Hi everybody, this is Seth, and I'd like to welcome everybody to the beautiful Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And we're here to talk with and to celebrate our latest SMACNA Contractor of the Year, Bobby McCally. Bobby, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
First off, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And how does it feel to be the latest SMACNA Contractor of the Year?
It feels great. I was kind of a surprise as to getting that award, and I'm quite honored and humbled by it.
And just give us a little bit about your career. How'd you get here?
So over 47 years ago, I knew I wanted to be in construction and started in high school even in construction. Fourth generation contractor, worked with my grandfather in the business and my dad in the business, and have been in it ever since.
Tell us how you ended up becoming a member of the SMACNA family.
So several years ago, I think it's 8 or 9 years ago, Curtis Harbor, who hired me at Grant, asked me to become part of a committee that SMACNA had, and I said I'd be happy to do it. And I've been in committees and the board of directors for several years now.
So it's obvious that being a part of our, like I said, we use it again, our family, it's just so important to you.
It is. I mean, I'm very passionate about construction, and I wanted to get involved in everything, and I was involved with MCAA for a while, and SMACNA, still involved. Had to drop MCAA because I just dove all in, with the SMACNA guys. I've just really enjoyed it.
You've been talking about giving back to the industry, to the association. What does that look like for you on a kind of a daily, monthly, yearly basis?
So for me, it's all about giving back and mentoring, because it felt like there for a while the culture had shifted so much where you didn't see the generational participation from the younger generation getting involved. And so I'd like to see that really evolve a lot more. And I really love what Angie Simonson's doing with the heavy metal.
Yeah. That's
tremendous. And we've got our own internship program as well. And so for me, it's very important to cultivate that culture again of these younger generations getting involved.
Yeah, and that's going to be even important now because we've got workforce challenges, you bring new folks to the industry, and that kind of internship program is going to be key. And that's one of the key things of leadership we want to be seeing from a lot of our folks in the space, is that ability just to inspire. Because it's not just about what we do, about what we do in the present. It's about building a living legacy for this industry for the future. And that's one of the big things, especially that internship program is.
Yes.
You've got a very sprawling complex out here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Give us an idea about the footprint of your company here.
This is what I like to call our Cowtown office over in Fort Worth. It's a really new facility. We just moved into this facility. The fab shop we're standing in now is our assembly shop. It's really precursor to much larger facilities that we'll show you later on if you'd like to see them. And this is an assembly shop. It's only about 40,000 square feet. What we're going to look at later is 10 times that big. And so this has been something that's really evolving with our customer base, is the need for speed, so to speak. Mm-hmm. They need things done more quickly. It's not about the dollars as much as it is about time. And so in order for you to meet that demand, you got to increase your capacity for fab shops, and of course the manpower in the fab shops allows you to relieve the demand out in the field.
And you've been in the industry for a while. What's changed? Because when we got our first little walk through the facility, it was all about data centers,
right.
AI.
Right.
You probably couldn't have imagined that 10, 15 years ago. What do you see kind of changing? What are some of the trends you're starting to see?
So the data centers, I think, are going to continue for a while. We've got hospital work as well. I think that is not going to change anytime soon. It doesn't look like. I think there will be more infrastructure needs. Right now, the limitations are going to be on water and power with all these data centers. And so I think there's going to be more construction with that. In fact, if you think about back in the pandemic days of 2020, construction really didn't slow down. It picked up.
It picked up, yeah.
I mean, there was a slight pause when everyone was just trying to figure out what was going to happen. But construction is critical to our nation, and it's just going to continue to grow. And I think that the more we can entice people to stay involved in construction, we're going to need that workforce.
And it's a career field with just boundless opportunity. I mean,
It really is.
It's especially in our space, the signatory space.
Right.
And it's something we've been hammering home. There's an opportunity, like no college debt, and immediately kind of support a family no matter where you're at, no matter if you're in Dallas or Washington, D.C. or anything like that. It's a very straightforward way to support a family, a job that definitely not going to go out of demand anytime soon.
It is not. The more things change, the more they stay the same, is what they say. And it really is true in construction. It has not changed a lot. The demand has been higher, and I think it's going to continue to grow.
You're definitely a leader within SMACNA. Like, how do you think a contractor, a kind of like someone that's just started, become a member of SMACNA, what kind of advice would you give a contractor how could they become involved in the association?
Just get involved. There's ways to get involved online or talk to your chapter exec and get involved. I would encourage everybody to get highly engaged. Not only will you learn something, I still learn things to this very day. Southland that I belong to now has grown tremendously. But we still learn from our smaller contractors. They're still doing innovative things. And so we need to pull together, because there's no secret sauce that we shouldn't be sharing. There's some great opportunities to share mentorship with other contractors. So I'd say stay highly engaged in SMACNA.
And what do you always kind of reflect on upon your time here? Like, what's your biggest takeaway from just everything you've given, all the time you've given? Like, what have you taken away personally?
Well, for me, it goes back to what my dad told me early in the career is the most precious thing that you can have and give is your integrity. And so I've always tried to protect my integrity, and I always encourage people, and I love that about our core values. Integrity is our core value, is having integrity and protecting your ability to speak into others' lives. If you have no integrity, you're not going to be able to do that, and so it's important to protect that at all costs.
Bobby, thank you for your time, and just thank you for your contributions. You have given so much to our association. We wouldn't be here without you, and on behalf of all of us, just thank you for everything.
Yeah, thank you, Seth. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.